White flag is raised. Thereof in the €100,000 Irish Stallion Farms EBF Mares Novices Hurdle Championship Final. Grade 1 over 2.5 miles. They have 10 flights to jump and straight into the lead Atlantic Fairy, being followed by Global Equity. On the outside is Rhythm Divine. They're being followed by Lash and Toos and Skyace and Royal Illusions on the outside. And they're being followed by Galwaz. Over the first flight, it's Atlantic Fairy building up a lead over Global Equity and Rhythm Divine, tracked by Skyace, Royal Illusion, Lash and Toos on the inside of Castra Vetera, and then Brave Way, the red cap on the outside of Galwaz, and then Glens of Antrim, and the Sliding Rock, and the back marker is Hook Up. Turning into flights 2 and 3, and it's Atlantic Fairy and Rachel Blackmore, 3 to 4 lengths up on Global Equity and JJ Slevin. Skyace is on the inside, Jody McGarvey, just landing third ahead of Rhythm Divine and Darrow O'Keefe, and then Royal Illusion and Brian Cooper. Being followed to the final 2 miles, Castra Vetera and Dunamiler. On the outside, Brave Way and Robbie Power, and then Galwaz and Paul Town and Lash and Toos and Ben Crawford. On the outside is the Sliding Rock and Jack Kennedy. And then comes Glens of Antrim and Mark Walsh and a bad mistake by Rhythm Divine, was picked up off the turf by Darrow O'Keefe, has been shuffled back to mid-division as a result. Glens of Antrim, the mount of Mark Walsh, having made the switch from his intended mount, who was taken out at the rear of the field, is Hook Up and Danny Mullins. Racing away to flights 4 and 5, it's Atlantic Fairy, a good 4 lengths in front of Global Equity, then Skyace, Royal Illusion, Castra Vetera, and then Kenny Alexander's duo, Brave Way, red cap on the outside of Galwaz in the first colours, then Lash and Toos, Glens of Antrim, Rhythm Divine, is now nearer the back, as 2 behind the Sliding Rock and Hook Up. At flight number 5, bring them up to the halfway stage in the Irish EBF Mares Novices Hurdle Championship Final. Atlantic Fairy in front with a reduced advantage of 2 lengths over Global Equity, and being pulled up is Rhythm Divine. Reaching halfway, 5 flights left to jump. Atlantic Fairy, 2.5 lengths in front of Global Equity, then Skyace, Royal Illusion, Castra Vetera, and then Galwaz and Brave Way on the outside of Lash and Toos, with the final 3 making the downhill run to the next flight. Glens of Antrim, Hook Up relegates the Sliding Rock to be the back marker. At this flight, a mile from the finish, it's 5 from home. Atlantic Fairy, followed by Global Equity and Skyace, then Royal Illusion. Castra Vetera is on the inside of Galwaz, and then Brave Way. 7.5 furlongs to go. They've 4 flights left to jump. And it's Atlantic Fairy attempting to make every inch of the running. Under Rachel Blackmore leads just over a length. Global Equity. JJ Slevin and arrow second from Skyace. Jody McGarvey in third, tracked by Royal Illusion. And then Castra Vetera. And Galwaz and Brave Way. Lash and Toos, Glens of Antrim and Hook Up. And the main body of the field have gone well clear of the Sliding Rock. Racing to the third last flight, 3/4 of a mile to go. Atlantic Fairy leads a well bunched up leading group to the third last flight. Global Equity is just second from Skyace, then Royal Illusion, Castra Vetera. Brave Ways on the outside of Galwaz. They're tracked by Glens of Antrim, Hook Up and Lash and Toos, 3 to jump. Racing onto the 4 mark, the Sliding Rock has been pulled up. It's Atlantic Fairy, Global Equity much closer on the outside, and it was almost a fun time there with one of the wings of the rails as they turned in. It is Atlantic Fairy, Global Equity and Skyace. Royal Illusion is travelling up well on the outside. Then Brave Way, who's driven. Galwaz and Glens of Antrim starting to close together ahead of Castra Vetera as they begin the run towards the second last. On the outside is Hook Up. Atlantic Fairy coming to challenge is Royal Illusion. On the outside is Brave Way. Then Skyace. Galwaz is coming there in between horses, racing down to the final flight. The picture is changing. Skyace is picked off by Galwaz. Then Atlantic Fairy. Royal Illusion, Hook Up is on the outside. Coming down to the final flight, it's Skyace and Galwaz who have opened up a lead over Hook Up, who's running on. At the final flight, it's Skyace over from Galwaz, who landed steeply. Back in third is Hook Up into the closing stages. It's Skyace in front from Galwaz, but Skyace is going to see it out for the bird in the hand sitting in, who are having some journey with this mare. Skyace and Jody McGarvey have fended off Galwaz, well clear of Hook Up, Glens of Antrim, and then Global Equidley and Atlantic Fairy.